Hey guys, Figure King here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Tamashii Nation store exclusive s.h.figuarts Super Saiyan Son Goku Z Fighters. Now this is a store exclusive, which means unfortunately you guys cannot pick this up online for retail. You have to go to one of the in-person stores located around the world. There's not many, but it is what it is. Now, let's take a quick look at the box. We've got Super Saiyan Goku right here. It says Tamashii Nation store. We have the silver sticker of approval right there. On this side, we have another silver sticker because this is an international release and not a Japanese one. And on the back, we have that same render of Goku, just zoomed out a little bit, reflecting the light. Tamashii Nation store printed on the side, as well as a Dragon Ball Z logo. On this side, we have a lot of logos for Tamashii Nations, beautifully reflecting the light. And on top, it just says Tamashii Nation store. Now before we open up this figure, I just want to go over two gripes I have with this kind of box. Although I really do appreciate how simple and premium feeling this simple black box is, my major problems are, well, they use the same exact render on both sides. I don't know if this applies to just this Goku or to other store exclusive as well, but if you're not familiar with the figure, you might not know that this comes with additional faceplates, hands, and head sculpts. So yeah. The second one is that, unlike general releases, there is no plastic window on the front of the box. You can't see the figure at all unless if you buy it and open it up. So if your figure has like some QC issue of some kind, you won't know until you get the figure, which really does suck. Enough of that. Let's open up the box. Now I picked up this specific figure during New York Comic Con. They were actually sold out, but I went to the store because they had more and grabbed them. Inside the box, you will find Super Saiyan Son Goku Z Fighters instruction manual, just showing off some of the different hands, faceplates, head sculpts, and how you should change them. And now for the figure itself. As you guys can see, inside we have the full figure for Super Saiyan Son Goku. We have 3 faceplates, 2 head sculpts, and 5 pairs of hands. We have a pair of fists, pair of instant transmission hands, martial art pose hands, ki blast hands, and kamehameha hands. Zooming in a bit for a closer look at the faceplates, we have a stern or serious face, a teeth gritting face, and a kamehameha or screaming face. We also have those same 3 facial expressions on the other head sculpt, which is when Goku is powering up in his Super Saiyan form. This gives us 6 different options for these 2 head sculpts and 3 faceplates. Now this is your standard 2.0 Goku body, and well, we've seen this body a million times, but let's get into it. This is a closer look at the body itself. Just look at that beautiful head sculpt and faceplate, and the rest of the body. Now keep in mind, this body is supposed to represent Goku when he has just transformed into a Super Saiyan at one of the endings of one of the openings of Dragon Ball Z. Because of that, it's supposed to have his aura around him, which is why his hair and body are translucent. Now when this figure was first announced, it was kind of controversial. People were thinking that the hair or the body wouldn't turn out that great, but having this figure in hand, it feels very, very solid, and it just looks great. But there's a few things I want you guys to take note of. The hinges right here are not the same color as the rest of the body. They're solid plastic and are not that translucent feel. And well, to reflect that aura, they've also got this kind of frost effect on the sash, shoulders, wristbands, and the boots. Something else to note is that the skin color is not the standard skin color you see for Goku. It's got this slightly paler or greenish tint to it to reflect Goku having his aura going around him. The head sculpts are that classic 90s look that you will see with Goku, and is much more accurate in my opinion than, say, the full power Super Saiyan Goku release. And you guys will also note that this is the exact same mold because it is your standard Super Saiyan Goku. Same 2.0 mold and everything, with the only difference, of course, being the face sculpts and the head sculpts. Now, before we get to scaling, articulation, and comparisons, I just want to take a quicker, closer look at this 2.0 Z Fighters Goku. Now, just panning up and down, I want you guys to take note of every fold of Goku's gi, the muscle tone, as well as each of the pins and hinges and screws that you might see through Goku's body in the light. Because once again, this is a translucent figure, and unfortunately some of the necessary hinges or screws might show through, especially when we shine a light through it. The next thing I want you guys to take note of is how Goku's hair literally sparkles in the light. There is a little bit of a glitter effect almost when you're zooming in. It's pretty hard to tell with the naked eye, but here, rotating and reflecting the light, it is clear as day. Now, for those that are a bit more creative for their own setups, they might be shining a light through Goku to show that Goku is powering up and has that aura truly around him. And just look at the way the light reflects inside the figure, especially in the hair. It really lights up when you're shining a light through or behind it, and just look at how beautiful it is. Taking every advantage of that transparency, translucency, that sparkle, whatever you want to call it. Alright, time for some comparisons. On the right, we've got s.h.figuarts Full Power Super Saiyan Son Goku, and on the left, we've got the Demoniacal Fit Father-Son Kamehameha Goku. Now, these both are the standard 2.0 Goku mold, so that's why we're taking a look at them. But first off, we've got the Full Power Super Saiyan Son Goku. This is the reissue, $35, but my joints are a little bit loose, and my biggest problem with this Goku, honestly, is the faceplates. They just don't quite look like Goku. The only one that I actually like is this one right here. It's just much more accurate to how Goku looks like in some of the scenes after Goku gets out of the hyperbolic time chamber with Gohan. But for the sake of consistency for this video, we'll stick with the other one. But like I was saying, because of these faces, this has never really done it for me as a Super Saiyan Goku from the Cell Saga, besides that other faceplate, so the Z Fighters Goku is much better. And we'll be sticking with that for the time being. Moving on to the Demoniacal Fit Goku. This figure is a carbon copy of the Full Power Super Saiyan Son Goku. Head sculpt, face plates, everything, as you guys can see. It is a third-party figure, and because of that, the quality is honestly much worse. The joints are super, super loose, especially for the feet. I have a hard time getting this figure to stand up a lot of the time, but it goes with the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that goes with this set, so not the biggest deal in the world because he is not the highlight of the two of them. The other thing is that, well, we're looking at him because of how translucent he is. Keep in mind, this is Goku after he has already died during the Cell games and is helping Gohan with the Father-Son Kamehameha. But I just want you guys to take a look at how different the transparency is between these two figures. The arms are completely translucent. Ironically, they did do the hinges the same color as the rest of the body, unlike the Z Fighters Goku, but it is what it is. So yeah. Moving on to articulation, I'm not gonna talk about it too much. I mean, it's just the standard 2.0 Goku. We got the standard up and down, side to side, can rotate 360 with no issue whatsoever. Up and down with the arms, around. Once again, we've got this not so great sleeve right here, or certain poses won't really look that great from the back. Arms go up and down. Fist swivels all the way around. Ab crunch right here. Although it is important to note, it does feel a little bit stiffer on this figure. Not sure if it's because of the plastic or just the specific one. Legs go all the way back like this and down again. They twist out so you can kick to the side a little bit. And then the feet swivel as well. And that's about it for articulation. Honestly, for $50, I feel like this should have been a 3.0 Goku. It's been long overdue. And I know this is an exclusive, maybe it's transparent, the extra head sculpt, that's why they made it $50, but it should have been $35. The Innocent Challenger, the other Kid Goku that's a store exclusive, is $35. We've gotten other figures for $35 with an additional head sculpt. I just wish it was a 3.0 Goku, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, time for some size comparisons. This is just your standard 2.0 Goku, but it never hurts to get a sense of the scale. Super Saiyan Vegeta, Super Saiyan Trunks, the new 3.0 Teen Gohan, some of the other figures like UI Saiyan Goku, as well as the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, some larger figures like Final Form Cooler, and Dragon Ball Super Broly. Alright, time for some head swaps. The great thing about this Goku is that, well, we do get 2 head sculpts and 3 faceplates. So I'm actually just going to leave this Z-Fighters Goku to the side, and we're just going to be using this head sculpt right here, because just with the bangs we get a little bit better look at the faceplates. First up, we've got the Super Saiyan Blue Goku from Dragon Ball Super Broly. And this is the same mold, so it should fit on all the standard 2.0 Gokus. That's how it looks like right here. Proportionally, it is pretty good, but the skin tone is slightly off because of that Super Saiyan aura. Next up, we've got the full power Super Saiyan Son Goku that we were looking at earlier. And this right here, honestly, is a much better head sculpt. I might actually keep this as a kit bash for Goku. Once again, the skin tones don't quite match up, but miles better than the full power Super Saiyan Goku faceplates, in my opinion. Last up, we have the UI Saiyan Goku. I do have more 2.0 Gokus, but I don't want to spend too long on this section. Now, my UI Saiyan Goku does have some issues, especially the neck peg right here is very loose. It's actually pretty hard to get the heads on, and for whatever reason my torso keeps separating from the legs, so hopefully that doesn't happen, but we'll see. All right, there we go. This is obviously not quite the right pose for this Goku, but having this body with the blue shirt, very iconic. You can recreate Goku doing the spirit bomb against Kid Buu, when he first transforms Super Saiyan against Frieza, etc. Very nice looking. All right. And that's about it for this deep dive into the new store exclusive Z-Fighters Goku. Overall, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It's a solid release with an amazing set of head sculpts and faceplates, but what brings it down from a 10 is it being a store exclusive and not being widely available to everyone. It's got a retail price of $50 when it honestly should have been $35, and its lack of additional accessories to reflect that $50 price tag. Now, before I leave everyone for the posing section of this video, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for future reviews on s.h.figuarts for all things Dragon Ball. Also, feel free to let me know how I structured the review because I'd love some feedback on my first review of the channel. This is Figure King signing off. See you guys next time and enjoy the posing section.